Here are 7 things to know to start your day. Number 1, a judge has vacated the convictions of 18 more men investigated by a corrupt Chicago police sergeant. Cook County State's Attorney Kimberly Fox apologized to the men and shook their hands after the judge approved the exonerations. A total of 42 convictions linked to then Sergeant Ronald Watts have been tossed out since 2016. Number 2, happening today, Bill Cosby expected to learn his fate in a Pennsylvania courtroom. The 81-year-old comedian will be sentenced for drugging and sexually assaulting a woman back in 2004. Cosby could get up to 30 years in prison. Prosecutors have asked for a 5 to 10-year sentence. Number 3, Judge Brett Kavanaugh says he has never sexually assaulted anyone. Last night, the Supreme Court nominee and his wife appeared on Fox News. Kavanaugh said he's hoping he gets a fair chance to clear his name on Thursday. Number 4, Congress defending your personal space on airplanes. Now, it hasn't passed yet, but both parties created a bill which could stop airlines from continuously shrinking the seats. The bill is expected to pass the House and Senate this week, then go to the president's desk. Number 5, new this half hour, California officials are demanding the Trump administration back off on a plan to roll back fuel economy standards. At a day-long hearing in Fresno, the state's Air Resources Board says the government's plan to freeze requirements turns its back on decades of progress in cleaning up cars. Number 6, President Donald Trump spending a second day in New York at the United Nations General Assembly today. The president is scheduled to address the gathering later this morning.
And number 7, temperatures today, not too bad to start off the morning. You got the mid-60s across the area, warming up nicely, but there's a threat for thunderstorms developing this afternoon.
And now to some breaking news happening about a half an hour ago. Crews responded to a house fire on Lynn Street in Quincy. KHQA's Haley Vetterline is there live. Haley, what can you tell us at this hour?
Right now, Lynn Street between North 5th and North 6th is closed because, as you can see behind me, there is a lot going on. We've got the fire department here, we've got the Quincy Police Department here, and Adams County EMS. I just happened to run into a neighbor of the house that was on fire. Melissa, thank you so much for talking to us this morning. So you were woken up pretty abruptly this morning. What exactly happened?
An officer knocked on my door and said, "You need to get your kids out. There's the house next door is caught on fire." So I grabbed my kids and we got out, and that was basically it.
And you saw the flames, correct?
Yes, I did. The flames were pretty big. The flames looked like the flames were getting ready to touch my house, and my kids were very scared, and so was I, and so.
And you have 5 kids and yourself living in your home. What was your reaction as a mother as far as getting them out and your emotions?
I was really scared. I was terrified, so I went upstairs. I grabbed my 13-year-old daughter. My daughter and me got all my kids out, and we came outside, and I seen how big the flame was, and I was really scared that the flame was going to touch my house, and we wouldn't have nowhere to go.
Well, I'm glad you guys are out and safe, and your youngest one here is too. Thank you so much, Melissa, for joining us this morning. Again, we are between North 5th and North 6th on Lynn Street. We responded to a structure fire at 527 Lynn Street. From what I was told by Adams County EMS, the fire is out. The residents of the house are out. They are just now finishing up, getting everything clean so families can get back to their homes. We will update you as we get more information, but for now, back to you guys in the studio.